Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gloire Show. I miss you guys. If it's your first time here and you're tuning in, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to comment and share this video once you're done watching it. But I do have a reason why I haven't dropped videos in a long time. It's been about 2 weeks now or so. And the reason why is because I've been very, very focused on my business and very busy. I've been booked and busy, and I'm thankful for that. Remember when I told you guys I quit my 9 to 5? So quitting your job actually allows you to work even 10 times harder than you were working before because you want to build your brand and so on. And my photography is my baby. That is my business, and I want to build it. And in order to be successful in that, I have to do the work. I have to have clients, and I have to make sure my clients are well taken care of. And I really appreciate the love and support though you guys have been showing, being patient with me. But today we're gonna talk about something very important. This topic have crossed my mind so many times. Is that when we look around in the world today, we see as if everything is burning. You know, And I'm not saying burning in flames where, you walk outside and you see the fire. No, I'm talking about uh, mentally, spiritually, um, and just how things are going. You know, I'm not a fan of today's generation. The reason why is because just growing up, my parents have always told me like I have a mind of an old man. I have a mind of an old person because I've always thought different from my peers. Let's say when they try to do something, I've always been the one to say no, don't do that. I've always been the one to speak up. And big shout out to the ones that spoke up too. That's why we're still friends. And that's why we're still close because we aligned in so many different things. And today's word is burning because people are not more likely to want to come together. People will disown you just because you have a different opinion, which that is sick to me. It doesn't make sense. I think that's what makes the world a better place when people have a different opinion. That is why you have an iPhone, a Samsung, a Motorola. You have cars, airplanes, because people who came up with those ideas had a different idea compared to the next person. If everybody thought the same, if everybody thought the same way, we would have had a million iPhone CEOs or inventors in the world and no androids. You know, and that is why I don't understand today's generation. I've literally been told by certain people because I don't think the same way as them. Therefore, I'm blocked. I'm unfollowed. And that don't make sense to me. But then I just tell them, okay, I'm cool with that. I just want to remind you it's okay to lose people. It's okay to lose people who wants you to just be their little puppet. And I think in today's generation, there's a lot of puppets. There's a lot of people who just follows the crowd because they just want to fit in. They don't want to feel left out. They don't want to feel as if they don't want to feel hated. They don't want to be hated. And I don't understand why. I think being hated for a great cause is okay to me. But being hated for a bad cause, I get it. But if you're doing the right things, if you're just expressing yourself, you have ideas of your own, you want to challenge people in terms of like debates and so on, go for it. A healthy dialogue solves the world. If people are not willing to sit down and talk and have a conversation, and that is why I came up with that, you know, with that theme of this topic is that the world is burning. The reason why I came up with that is because people cannot sit down and talk things out. And that is not good. And that is the problem. We have the left, we have the right, we have the middle. Like, what is that? We live in a country so-called United States of America. And I'm also going to talk about, countries in Africa. We live in a continent where it's filled with people who look just like us. But people still don't want to come together. And I don't understand. People still not wanting to sit down and have a conversation. Okay, so I'm looking at a dog, and that's a dog. And you said the dog is a cat, and I disagree with you. All of a sudden, I'm canceled. That is insane. This is why I have this channel here, is that we can sit down and have these dialogues, these conversations. We can agree to disagree. The last episode that I posted where I was talking about the east side of Buffalo, how the Bangladeshi people are taking over. And I'm really proud of them because they're setting a good example. And it's something that I look at and I'm like, man, like these people are doing an amazing job. I'm inspired. And I said how, in the black community and also minority community, in terms of like this Hispanic people and so on, how majority of those people, we're so reluctant on the government. We want the government to basically play every role in our lives. We're not building businesses, and then when people come into the community and they do something like that, we feel bad. We hate them, or we feel some type of way like these people shouldn't be here. They're taking over. No, you should be inspired. Somebody commented below. They disagreed with me. And it's okay. I was fine with that. I actually appreciated that because when we did disagree to agree, there's certain things that I learned from them. There's certain things that I took from those comments and applied it into my own understanding of why society actually is the way it is. And I want you to start doing that. And I think that's going to help, kind of like eliminate those flames, that fire that's burning this world today. And for the young people that may be watching this video right now, it's okay to disagree with your friends. It's okay. All of your friends shouldn't agree with you. If you're in a crowd of bunch of friends who are just a say yes man, say yes woman, then you're in the wrong crowd. You can't be in a crowd where people agree with you every single day. It's okay to disagree. It's okay to have a little debate. Like my friend group, like all of my friends, we agree on most of the things that we talk about, but there's other things that we disagree with. We're friends because we have understood that we can sit down and debate and not hold that against each other. That's what makes good friends. That's what makes a great society. Yeah, man. That's all I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I just want to tell you, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and do so. This is the Gloss Show. And yeah, until next time, peace.